Hello everyone again. This is me again. I just really wanted to make another video. Um, I've been having a lot of dreams and visions lately. Um, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Um, I think that things are really getting put into place um, for the Lord's return. Um, and I know the enemy is getting more and more bold, and he's just doing more stuff to try to bring people down as much as possible. Um, he just want people to really fall. He want Christians to fall. Um, he just want people to be blind and not see the truth. He want people to be deceived. Say in the Bible that the whole world will be deceived. They'll believe a lie. Whole world will believe a lie. So if you believe or if you're a Christian, you definitely have to be prepared and be ready and stay strong in the Lord. Right now, I think it is getting close for the Lord's return and for tough times to happen. Um, Persecution and eventually the tribulation period. Um, so I know the enemy is working very hard to try to bring down as many people as possible. uh, through your weaknesses, through your family, through your friends, through all those around you. I mean, you definitely need the strength of the Lord right now. Um, or you need other people that have the same, share the same faith as you that can encourage you, keep you strong too. So I'll go over my first dream here, and this dream happened on March 16th, 2017, of course. It says here, be aware of false doctrine and lies. Do not be deceived. I had a dream of false preacher with deceitful tongue. So it's talking about false ministers, false preachers. Must be aware. Also had a dream of trying to make it through the challenges of being a believer. Was on the ship that was being destroyed. I believe the ship was represented the world, and it was being destroyed. And we left the ship to survive in the water. And I believe the water is salvation that represents salvation that represents the word. So we're surviving in there, and we were trying to survive in a great whirlpool by staying afloat and helping each other out, which was the other believers and the other Christians and other other people that shared the same beliefs. And we were keeping each other afloat and attaching to each other in groups. If you went over the edge, they had an edge. It was basically a giant circle, um, which was filled with water. But you could go over the edge. There was an area below to catch you, but you cannot jump back up. Like some were trying to, but were unsuccessful. You can only climb all the way back up to get back to the whirlpool. So if you fell over the side, and I believe that means you fell. Maybe you sinned, you did something like that, you would fall. You could fall down. You couldn't get back up immediately uh, to get back up there, but you can climb back up there. That's the only way. Um, and then basically get back into the whirlpool again, get back into the water again. where you basically back into the fight again, the spiritual fight. I had another I think this was a vision or just words that I wrote down. This was on March 17th, 2017. Be aware of all the schemes and lies uh, of the enemy. Uh, be aware of all the schemes and lies the enemy will use against you to get you to fall. Don't fall for any of the deceit. If it is a sin or unclean, it is a sin and unclean. No matter what lies or untruths we are being untruths are being said. You know what is right and wrong. This never changes. The enemy will use anything against you, those around you, your loved ones, lies, etc. Be aware and be alert. Ask the Lord. Ask and the Lord will give you the strength to endure and the discernment to know what is truth and what is a lie. Always be separate. Um, do what most are not doing and not do what most are doing. Keep fighting. So basically, be separate from the world. Um, be in the world, but not of the world. Um, and don't do what the majority of people are doing, or do the thing that most of the majority of people aren't doing, which is trying to live the correct way. Try to live for the Lord. You know, most people are definitely not doing that for sure. Staying away from sin, at least trying to, and just try to follow the word. And I got over here in Mark chapter 13 when it's the signs of the end of the age, what Jesus is talking about. And it says here in verse 12, brother will betray brother to death, and father his child. Children will rebel against their parents and have them put to death. All men will hate you because of me, but he who stands firm to the end will be saved. So it says right there, you got to stay strong. You got to stay firm. Um, you got to stay focused on the Lord and in His Word. That's Lord for strength. Um, but you gotta endure to the end. He who stands firm to the end will be saved. You gotta stand firm. Um, then I have another one here. March 18th. Always put the Lord first in everything you do. He should be first above all. Put the Lord first, and everything else will work. I mean, that's above everything. Above work, above family, above friends, above all the things that you like to do. The Lord should be above all that stuff. Should be number one in your life. And then everything else um, will happen after that. If you have your priorities together, then you will be blessed too. Um, then over here, I had I just had a dream of the military. Dream of military where others had no integrity and getting others to do things because they could, basically abusing their power, while others put the military above everything and got so much recognition. So some people put their military careers above everything, and they got a whole lot of recognition because of that. Um, but put the but they put the military above everything, including the Lord. So they even put the military above the Lord and um, or their careers, I guess you could say. It could be your career too, um, above the Lord as well. And they got a lot of recognition. They got all the things that they wanted, but um, that was the stuff that you get from from doing things in the world and not for the Lord. So you get all your treasures and recognition on this earth, but in the next life, you're gonna have to answer for that. So it's like say put your treasures in heaven. Store your treasures in heaven. Don't store your treasures on this earth. Don't put any treasures on this earth. If you get all your treasures now, you're definitely not gonna have anything after you leave here. So it's better. Basically, gotta endure. You gotta stand firm in this on this earth and put your treasures in heaven. Look forward to that. And if you're struggling, if you the enemy's attacking you, making things tough, hard, just focus on the Lord. Keep praying, keep reading the Word every day. You know, ask for strength. You know, try to get encouragement by other Christians and other people that have the same faith as you, other brothers and sisters, I should say. But yeah, we definitely don't have a lot of time. I mean, the enemy is definitely getting more and more bold and just spread more lies and deceit to take people down. So if you don't have the stand firm, um, and ask the Lord for strength. Ask the Lord for strength. Get protection from the Lord. You have to pray though. You have to continue to fight. Keep praying and read your word. Pray and read daily, constantly, and ask the Lord for strength. And just stay away from those things that could be hindrance to you. Hindrance to you. Anyways, hope you guys stay strong. And if I get any more dreams or visions or have to say anything, I will make another video for it. And hope you guys are staying strong and be encouraged and just stand firm. Keep enduring to the end. Endure to the end. Keep your eyes on the Lord. He will give you the strength. And definitely don't believe any lies. The Holy Spirit is gonna give you that discernment. If you ask for discernment and counseling, that's what the Holy Spirit is gonna do too. So you gotta try to live your life as clean as best as you can and as sin free as you can. Nobody's perfect. We're all sinners, but you gotta keep fighting. You can't just try to live in that lifestyle. That's what the enemy wants. He wants you to believe that you can live in that lifestyle and still be okay, but you can't. You can't. You have to come out of that lifestyle. You have to change your lifestyle. If there's no change, and if you're not changing, then you got a problem there. And then if you did change, then you should be growing too, and you should be looking at, trying to help others out if you can. If you get to that point of growth where you can start sharing the word as well to others, start trying to help other people, so hopefully they can get saved. That's what you got to do. All right. I hope you guys are staying strong and keep praying. And I'm going to keep praying. I'm try to keep praying for the people around me as much as I possibly can. Um, and you should pray for the people around you as well. I know we don't have much time left. That's all I know. The time is very short, and the enemy's getting very bold. And they're gonna try every little trick up their sleeve as much as they possibly can, and just lie to you as much as they can, just to get you to fall, get you to sin, try to keep you in bondage. Um, so hopefully you guys aren't struggling in that regard, or any area, or anything. I hope you guys could just stay focused on the Lord. And like I said, keep reading and praying daily, and just asking for strength. All right, talk to you guys later, and hope you guys are staying strong and being well.